wish I had something exciting to tell you, but I don't.
That is beautiful. Just go ahead and say, go ahead and say, my name is Dottie Gross. And
My name is Dottie Gross. You want me to give you all my names? No, I don't think you want to hear them.
My mom, Doris Gross, known as Dottie. In the pictures in here, she was Doris Shamblin in school. And I'm her daughter. She is 99 years old and I'm 80. So we have a lot of fun together and we have a lot of memories. And,
We've even double dated.
oh, we don't need to go into that. These pictures read almost like a family album. And the girls that are in the picture, the 4 girls that are in there, all were in the graduating class of 1930 from Kern County Union High School, which was the only high school at that time there. And all the girls, everyone actually in all those pictures are gone now, have all passed away except for Mom.
It's very hard. It's nice to be popular, wonderful to be popular, but sometimes it can be a strain too. When you're asked to be in these different things, and every friend thinks you're the one that you're going to choose to be with you or something. Isn't the easiest in the world because they're all beautiful friends, every one of them.
What about the ones and your girlfriends there? Do you remember any of their names? Do you remember the names of the 4 girls there?
Remember, you're talking to a gal that's right on the edge of being 100 years old. I doubt it, honey, because I never could remember names.
The little, not back then, especially now. Like the little blonde and the pink is Mickey. Remember Mickey? Mickey Arliss?
Alvis.
Alvis, that's it.
Yeah,
Look
that
at
was
that
it.
memory popping through.
Yeah.
And then Vanita
Booth.
Vanita Booth, and that was a well-known pioneer family, the Booths. They had the Booth's Appliance and radio store. And then Mom was Doris Shamblin. Her dad had the Busy Bee Barbershop. Everything happened at the Busy Bee. That was a real, and then the next one was Neville. Remember Neville?
Tibbetts.
Well, she married a Tibbetts, but she was Neville Piles.
Yeah, she
Neville
was.
Piles,
Yeah.
and then she married the nephew of the opera singer Lawrence Tibbetts. And then the Piles, her family, continued on developing the Piles Boys Camp in Bakersfield, which I think is still there after, what is this, 70?
I've had a full
years.
life.
These ones too, Dottie, that remain friends with you forever. I met,
Oh, yeah.
except Mickey, I never
It-
heard a lot about the other girls. were
And
friends
life was
forever.
different back then, too. Very different than it is this day and age. You had families. They played bridge together and all that. And you were there to be with their children, and then you kind of grow up with them, and they're still your very close friends. And it's close communication that you have in living in the smaller towns, too. Very much so.
And my grandfather, Art Ferguson, was a leading authority on wildflowers back then in 1930. In fact, in the picture of him, you'll see him at one place where he's down on his hands and knees,
Yeah.
just almost like coddling a plant. That's how much love he had for wildlife and flowers and all. So that was actually not only the beautiful girls, but actually the reason for having the family, the Ferguson family, in the National Grant was because of being the authority on them. Because Granddaddy Ferguson is in them, and then my great-grandfather, Henry Harrison Brown, who came across the Oregon Trail, and then down from Washington Territory to Oregon Territory, all the way down into California, down and settled and farmed in Buttonwillow. And he's the gentleman that you'll see in the pictures where he's up looking down over the valley, and that's my great-grandfather. And then my dad is the one that's in all the beautiful owl clover. He's in 2 different pictures and another one overlooking. And then his sister, my Aunt Fern, the picture you see in the lupins, those lupins were 5 feet tall. I met flowers just don't, they still have a lot of wildflowers, but nothing like they had then. I can remember as a little girl, as far as the eye could see was wildflowers. It was just gorgeous.
Yes, it was.
Just And you want to add anything, Dottie? What about when they asked you to be in the National Geographic? What did you expect?
Well, to me, all I was thinking about is how much money I was going to get paid for it. And really, that day and age, I needed it.
Oh,
But,
you thought you were
it
going
was the honor of being in it. You didn't get paid.
So
That's the truth.
So
No, it was an honor, though, and I now naturally appreciate it very much. I've enjoyed it, and it's been a lot of fun. Just the memories of it.
B. Anthony Stewart, I believe, very famous photographer for the pictures. After they finished the shoot and all, I guess it was appreciation of the Ferguson family, all adding their input for the pictures and the article, and they presented a picture, a big one, to the Ferguson family of Dottie and the flowers. It was this one. And it was a great big one, and they hung it up in the cabin up in Breckenridge. And through the years and divorce and blah, 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 and things, I don't know whatever happened to the picture, but I sure would love to find it someday if anyone ever knows where it is.
They were very wonderful people that took the pictures, and they were very nice in that respect. Look at all the fun I've had being in it, and the different things that I've been able to be in and connected with, and it's been worth it, $1 million worth. So I was paid beautifully. Just the memories alone.
He also gave the family a whole box of the pictures they didn't use in the book. Glass slides. And after my dad died, my stepmother, I got the box. So I have a whole box of glass slides.
Bakersfield, California was a beautiful little town then to be brought up in. And we pioneered there at the foot of Bear Mountain, bought a ranch, and the coyotes howled at night. Oh boy.
Well, a river really ran through the town. It was just a small, nice town to grow up.
And we lived in a beautiful valley, and I had a friend call just about a month ago that the one picture that's in that National Geographic that I'm sitting there with my friends is where he bought a new home. That town has grown that much that it's all homes out there now, and then it was way out in the country. But it's beautiful, beautiful memories that you have. That means everything in the world to you when you get up to this age, believe me. It was really something.